Alright guys, today we have a 2000, this is 2013 Jeep Patriot. The problem with this car is it got cold air. Even though you turn this to hot here, it still has cold air. So I want to show you guys the problem. And this car has no defog. It has defog, but the thing is you can't select the air temperature. So the problem is, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take out the cover that goes right under the steering right here. Once you take that out, you're gonna be looking at this little module right here. See that white arm coming down? That controls the blend door. So I'm gonna turn the knob, and this blend door does not turn back and forth. So the problem with this is this blend door motor here is bad. So we're gonna change this little piece right here, this little fella right here. So what I'm going to do here is I also took out a little cover that goes here. You might see a cover here, and that clips on. So we're gonna clip that back on later on. So it's very simple. What we're gonna do is we're gonna remove this connector. We're gonna remove the Phillips bolt right there, and there's one on the top up there, and we're gonna change that module, and then the heat should work after that. So first thing I'm going to do is I will be disconnecting this connector right here, just like that. You squeeze it and you take it out. After that, I have to fish out the bolt number, not the numbers, the Phillips screw here, Phillips screw up there, and this module should come out with this little arm here. And we'll put everything back together the same way. Let me go get my Phillips head screwdriver. All right guys, so what you're gonna need is a little Phillips head screwdriver. And what we're going to do is we're gonna remove this right here. I want to do the top one first because it's easy. I'm sorry. The trick here is we're gonna take out the hard one first, which is the top one, because the bottom one is more easier to get out, but that's what's holding everything together for us, so nothing wiggles in there. Another thing I want to point out is these two pipes are hot. These are the coolant pipe. The heater core is nice and hot in there. So if those pipes are hot, don't think your thermostat is bad or your heater core is bad, you know, because you'll change all those things and you still might not have heat. So there you go, that's one. Another thing you can do is, before you go crazy, you can lift this up and you can open that door, and then you can go up on the top and you'll have heat. So we have heat up out there already. Alright, so let me get the second one out. I hope there's not a third, because I don't know, because that's all I see is two in there. Alright, it moves, so I don't think there's a third one in there. There you go, that's the motor. Let me get my light out of there and we'll take a look at this motor. Alright guys, so I have the new motor here. This is the part number on it, Doorman 604021. And here's the old motor, and here's the new one. They look the same. All you have to do is look at everything, see where the connector is, see how many, there's like 2-pin connector in there. Same thing here. And then we're also gonna take this off, and we're gonna put that on over there in the same angle. All right, so what we're gonna do here is, give me 1 minute. We're gonna put this here. All right, so we'll put this here and we'll put this back in. All right, I'm gonna go test drive another car. We'll come right back to this. All right guys, so we got this new module in place. I mean the arm for the module in place. So what I'm gonna do is, remember that little arm we pushed up? I'm gonna bring that back down just like that. And we're gonna put this back in there. what we're gonna do is we're gonna line this. Alright, so sorry about that, phone rang. I'm back trying to get this thing back into place, so make sure you grab that, and then everything has to be lined, and we're gonna grab one of the screws and put it right there. I gotta let go and go and grab a screw. Alright, so I'm gonna take this screw here. Alright, I got the screw in my hand, and I'm gonna try. It's a little difficult to work in here. Oh my god, it's a mess. Alright, everything came apart. Let's see if I can get one screw in there, and then we'll line everything. Everything has to be perfectly on its spot. So I'll tighten this one here. Let me turn my light a little bit that way so we can see. Alright, so if you have that there, let me get the second screw. Ooh, my arm is tired. It's a tough spot to work in. I'm gonna tighten that up a little bit. Let me take a little break. Let me plug this in. We can test it before we finish tightening that all the way. It's okay. Let me turn the knob. There you go, you see that? It moves on its own. There you go, heat all the way. Alright. So all I'm doing is turning this knob here now, and it moves on its own. Alright, so you can select the temperature you want now. So if you have this problem, you change that module and it should start working. All right, so let me continue there. This is called a blend door motor. It's right by the steering. All right, so we're done with this job. What we'll do is we'll put the covers back on here, and that's it, we're done. Alright, so this was one of the covers we took out. This goes right here. You remove this, you'll have a better space. This just clips right on. Also took out the screw, but I put that screw back on. That's it, and we're done. Now we're officially done. Alright, so we're gonna put this cover back on. This cover goes on by a couple of screws, and we'll put that back in there. And that's it, the job is done. So if you have a Jeep Patriot, this is what you gotta do if you're not getting any heat.